I'm Rollerblade and welcome to my Wonderland. Wishing you all a very happy Lunar New Year's. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. I have barely begun my intro and my cat is stealing the spotlight with his elegance. How can I compete against that? Snowy, honestly, you are such a villain. Also, if you hear the faint cuckoo in the background, that is my dove Kevin. Yes, I know, quite a classy name. And he's been inside of recent due to the weather condition. And he's feeling rather talkative today, so you're not going mad. We don't go mad here. But yes, that is the faint noise in the background that you'll be questioning yourself throughout this video. Now then, I cannot believe it. I have to give a quick shout out to an Instagram artist called Pinkie Pie. I got the sweetest message earlier this week with an attached fan artwork of my character. I could not believe it. I just have to show you all here, and I'll put a link in the description to their account. Now, alright, bye then, Snowy. He's lost interest. Just because you're a cat like a tiger does not mean you can run your confidence over my video. No, sir. Now then, let's open up these girls. I was quite stumped as what to unbox for the Lunar New Year's, but then I remembered I had not unboxed these gorgeous girls. So these were released in 2019, and wow, they're not as old as I thought they would be. Prize figures have come a long way. Well, at least some of them. Having a look at the first box of Rem, of course, I had to start with my number one waifu in this collection. Instructions on the bottom, and I pointed out the sticker on the back as well. Gotta make sure it's authentic, don't we? Taking out the knife, and let's crack her open. I love the design of the boxes and how they kind of link up, and you've got that silhouette view on one side, and then most of the angles are shown, apart from the back, I don't think, but I mean the back is boring, so nothing. Let's just move on. Take it out, your usual prize figure, taking up only a small portion of the box, but it's because it's from a crane game. Now removing the plastic, and it's wrapped individually in bubble and then these little bags. Take out the base first, and oh, there's the fan. I was worried, I was like, where's the fan? The base is simple, but I love the look of it. It makes it look like almost like a pedestal, and you've got the writing on the back just to show you what you're looking for authenticity. Taking out the bag, and wow, she's one of the simpler designs out of this set, but I quite love the dress. She does have a few little marks on her, but that's to be expected. The seams on this mold are quite visible still, but then again, I got to keep in mind that she is an older figure, not by much, but I love the sculpt. And the hair, it's simple, but it's quite lovely how they've sculpted the movement in that. And then the little bracelet, you can't tell, but it's actually two different colours, which I was a bit annoyed. It would be nice if it was a bit more, I guess, a lighter blue on the bottom so you can see the difference. Gonna pop her in the base. And not to mention, the shoes are so simple. I didn't think it, but I found myself staring at the shoes. They're so beautifully sculpted. I don't know what it is, and it just popped. The easiest figure I've ever had to put in a base. Oh my goodness, that just went in so lovely. Looking at the fan, of course, a close-up, and it is quite detailed considering it has a little mark on it, but otherwise I'll just face that one to the back, hopefully, if the peg lines up. So, gotta make sure you put it in the right way, and after wiggling a little bit, I got it in, and I think she's absolutely gorgeous. The pattern on her dress is inspired by her Morning Star weapon, which I did not notice initially, which I think is quite epic. A simple design, but still gorgeous. It lives up to it. I think the only thing I would critique on this is her mouth doesn't look as nice as the promotional picture. Now then, moving on to my second waifu of the series. I didn't plan this, but I thought, oh, there we go. I actually pulled her out second, and that, of course, is Beatrice. And this is what drove me to get this set. Oh, 7 pieces to put together. She's quite the puzzle piece. I'm going to look at the pretty box as well, the sticker. But this is what brought me to getting this set, because it was the first Beatrice figure I had seen, and I thought, oh, I absolutely love the design. I feel like they put all the design thoughts into Beatrice's here, because you can see how detailed it is. And I can't wait to finally crack her open and have a look in person. And I love the fluffy bits on her fan, so sliding that out, and kind of lost her in the back there. But pull it out, and she actually took up half of the box, which is surprising. Well, I guess all those pieces, taking out the base, and it's a lovely pink. similar design, but I quite love it. With the shimmery gold border, I do love the gold they've used. It's quite perfect. Now I'll take her out of the plastic. Got her parts in different compartments. And they even put bubble wrap on her hair. Very much appreciated. Oh, look at that dress and the bows. Oh my goodness. And of course, removing that. Now, I never thought I would say this. I love the crisscross of her part at the back. But doesn't Beatrice look so cute without her pigtails? And her eyes. I'm so glad her face paint here is perfectly done, because what made me fall in love with her is her eyes. Her butterfly eyes are just so beautiful. She's super adorable, and look at her little hair. Well, I mean little, it's this giant swirl of a hairpiece, but it's so gorgeous and makes her look so adorable. And then we got pieces to add to her fur and her fur fan. I love the sculpt on the fur in this. They actually have pieces coming out. Very nicely detailed. Putting the hair in, and look at the bows with the flowers on them. They're so beautifully detailed. And the gradient's nice. I just wish they didn't have as such dirty seams. I know it's a prize figure, and you can see the top seam there, which is a bit ugly, but still, it's just so beautiful. I just want it to be perfect because it's so beautiful for what it is. But $30, I definitely think this is worth it. Putting in, I struggled at the second piece for a little bit, but eventually I found the right way to put it in. And look at the bow though. I love how, I keep going back to this bow! Ah! It's got the stripes on it. Sometimes smaller Beatrice figures, I guess there's not many of her, they don't do the stripes in the bow, so it's very much appreciated. And she slipped in the base quite easily as well. Gorgeous shoes. And she's all together. She's probably my favourite so far out of this set. She is so gorgeous. And I love how she's got butterflies on her dress pattern, which is to her, like her powers. So you've got that little references there as well. Now to move on to the sister, Ram. Have a look at her. Basically, the exact same as Rem, but flipped, I believe. Though her face does look slightly different, so let's see if it's going to be one of those ones where I actually prefer Ram's face to Rem's. Oh, I want it to be better, but I kind of don't, because I just, okay. Her base kind of stuck in there, so just grab that. I thought maybe it's the same pink as the Beatrice one, but they're slightly different in colour. Pulling out of the plastic, and ooh, look at that dresslet. Silly, and oh man, why does your face have to look better than Rem's? Why? Okay, she is gorgeous. Yes, and her face is better than Rem's. What the hell? And even the bracelet is a lighter colour. The only thing I have to critique about this is the back of her head wasn't cleaned up as nicely, but then it's a prize figure, so easily forgiven. Similarly to Rem though, I love the sculpt that you can see the shape of their body through the dress, and for a simple figure it's lovely. And she also has a reference to her power on the dress as well. You've got those waves, I'm not sure how to describe them really, and her fan as well. I'm loving the pink colour too. And a slipper on the base, but yes, a very beautiful pink. Her fan, I thought maybe it should be a little bit away from the head, but no, it turns out that's what it is, and there she is all together. Beautiful. Yes, why do you have to have such a prettier face than Rem? Why? Anyway, she's gorgeous. Let's move on to the lucky last gal, and that is Amelia. Her design looks more detailed as well. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces to connect. Having a look at the box. And I love the dragon design in the background as well. They really went all out with these. I know there's another set coming out soon with all 4 of them, and I'm kind of tempted to get the Beatrice one. But I'm just, man, I'm not a big fan of the outfits. I know it's like a festival thing, but I thought maybe they could have done something else. I don't know, but I just feel like they could have done something else style-wise, but still, I love that they're doing another set. But yeah, we're bringing her out. Oh my goodness, you're just as detailed as Beatrice, so at least second place. Oh wow, look at this side. little bun. You've got the hair, the plait, and you can even see her ears, beautiful eyes, expression, her crystal, and I love what they've done with the upper shirt. And even your bracelet is a lighter colour. Now that I've noticed, Beatrice is the only one that does not have a bracelet. I guess she's a rebel. And I also love how you got the symbol on the bottom of Amelia's dress as well. You got a beautiful lilac colour for the base, cutting out the two pieces. And you have the van, of course, nicely detailed. Same as Rem and Ram's. But nice, sporting a nice lilac colour. And taking out her hairpiece. Now this is what shook me. Look at this hairpiece. The seams are kind of ruining it, but it's such a beautiful sculpt. I am very impressed. I've seen quite a few Amelia figures, but this is by far the one that I love the hair on the most. Or at least, I don't own that many Amelia figures, but look at the hair! It's this beautiful big ponytail in a knot. Putting her on the base. She has to be my second favourite in this set. I never thought I would say that with Amelia. And you can see the plait on her head as well. The fan slipped in perfectly. Wow, I keep looking back at the hair. Can't get over that. It's really a big piece. I did not expect that. Absolutely gorgeous. And there she is all together. Yes, it's taken me a while before I've been able to unbox this beautiful set. But nevertheless, I'm still absolutely excited about having them add to my collection still. They are beautiful. Their color scheme matches so wonderfully. I love the designs. Maybe the Rembrandt could be a little bit more detailed, but I get if they're going for more subtle because they are the maids, opposed to being, a spirit like Beatrice, and of course, Emilia being their master. But I know what you're all waiting for. Roll the showcase, Snowflake! And there we have it. What a beautiful, elegant set of ladies. Highly recommend, even with their small flaws. But definitely prize figures worth their salt. If you enjoyed my video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely week. Be sure to take care, treat yourself, and I'll see you same time, same day next week. Bye!